Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year, happy 2021. I know we're off to a not so great start, but I am hoping, praying for a better turnout. I know the first week has been rough. We're all just like, what the actual is going on, but I firmly believe things are gonna get better. Listen, at this point they have to get better. It's only up from here. Also, really quickly, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to everyone who reached out to me during my Christmas outbreak. I had a really bad allergic reaction to my own body pretty much during Christmas, and you guys were so amazing to me. I was documenting the whole thing while I was in the hospital. A little cringy because I never wanted to be that person to post that I'm in the hospital, but I just wanted to let you guys in on like what was happening, because I was confused, you guys were confused, the doctors were confused. Like, we still don't really know why I had that reaction, but my allergist suspects that it's my thyroid. I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's disease, I don't know, whatever, hypothyroidism. At first I thought it was a detergent that I had switched to, but don't think it's a detergent. I didn't eat anything out of the ordinary. I'm not allergic to any foods. It wasn't my dog. It's just weird. It was just a weird rash reaction, like from head to toe. I was so itchy, swollen everywhere. I did get my COVID test back. I came back negative. That was one least worry, but I'm okay now. I'm 100% hive free. And the reason why I wanted to share with you guys so much on Instagram was because you guys were telling me that you had gone through the same thing, or you knew someone that was going through the same thing like right now. And I just find that so odd. I know allergies are common and they're weird and they're hard to really like pinpoint, but I refuse to believe that our bodies just react to nothing. I think they're always reacting to something. It's weird. Anyway, this video is not about that, but I just wanted to say thank you. I'm okay. I still am getting messages asking if I still have the rash, or like, you know, what's going on, what's the update. I mainly post on Instagram. I'm pretty much on there every single day on stories, so I do have like a highlights all about it, documenting it from like the beginning to the end. So definitely follow me on Instagram at Beauty by Rosita. Follow me, let's be friends. I love talking to you guys on there. It's just so much easier to interact with you. So let's just get into it. We have a ton of goodies that I really think you guys are going to love. RIP to your wallet. I'm sorry, not sorry. And if you're wondering, I did film this look, so I got you. First up, let's talk skincare. My skin was doing pretty good for the most part, but something that I've always struggled with is dryness and texture. When I'm telling you, I tried these two products in the same week and I was blown away. Like, my skin has never ever been this soft. These two products really just had me thinking like things were too good to be true. Like, I couldn't believe that I was feeling my skin that soft. And when I was doing my makeup after using these two products, I just couldn't believe my eyes. I'm like, where's the texture? Where are the pores? What happened? So the first product is from Versed. It's the Day Maker Micro Crystal Exfoliator. I get a ton of skincare in the mail. Like, it's probably the #1 thing besides lipstick that I get in PR, and I'm so grateful for every single item that comes through my door. But it can be a little overwhelming when it comes to skincare, because a brand will literally send you their whole lineup. And for someone like me who has extremely sensitive skin that breaks out easily, my skin is just finicky. It's picky. It doesn't like essential oils. It doesn't like coconut. It doesn't like rose. It doesn't like fragrance. Like, it's just so picky. So it can be a little overwhelming for me, because I want to be able to tell you guys what's good, but like at what expense? Because I will break out. Like 9 times out of 10, I will break out, and I will continue to break out. It's not one of those like occasions where you break out once and then your skin gets used to it. No, my skin will keep breaking out. But I was like, you know what can go wrong with an exfoliator? Usually exfoliators don't do too much damage to my skin. One use later, my skin was so much softer. So this is vegan, cruelty-free, fragrance-free, dye-free, no parabens, no silicones, no sulfates, no SLS, no petroleum, no mineral oil. It comes out white, and it has like these little fine, I would almost say like sugar-like crystals. And I just like, you know, exfoliated my face like normal, and my skin, when I got out of the shower when I used this, was just like a baby soft. And I just couldn't believe it. I mean, I love exfoliating my skin. It's one of my favorite steps in my skincare routine. I think my skin does really well with exfoliators, both physical and chemical, but this just like renewed my skin. It took off all of that dead skin that was sitting on top, and I just really was blown away. I am not usually this impressed by an exfoliator, to mention it like this, and I believe they sell this at Target. I just was like looking up the brand. I don't know, I just received the package and I was like, do they sell this at Ulta? Where do they sell this? I thought it was a high-end product. I was expecting to see Nordstrom pop up or something because of the packaging and because of the effect. Versed Day Maker, it definitely made my day, and I've used it a couple of times, and I didn't just use it once. I used it like now 4 times, and every single time I'm like, this is good. So love that. And then we have this moisturizer. This is from SkinCeuticals. It's their triple lipid restore treatment. It has 2% ceramides, 4% cholesterol, and 2% fatty acids. This product in particular came in a makeup package. So it was like in collaboration with Dermablend. So I was like intrigued, like, I love Dermablend. I love their brand. And if they're gonna be partnering with a skincare, I wanna try it. So I tried this moisturizer and now I'm upset because it's like $130 and I'm hooked. Like, this is my moisturizer. This is it. It's so light, but so moisturizing. It's insane how moisturizing this is for the texture. So my top 3 moisturizers after trying this is this one, the Milk Makeup Vegan Moisturizer, and the Sunday Riley CEO cream. Sunday Riley is definitely the thickest out of the 3. The Milk Makeup is also quite thick. So this is the thinnest. It definitely feels the most like a daytime cream, but I've used it at night and it's just as good. Like, it's good day and night. I just cannot stress how good this feels on your skin. Your skin instantly feels softer. You know when you put your moisturizer on and you just feel sticky or like it's sitting on top, like you don't feel soft. You just feel like you're moisturized. This actually starts working like instantly. My skin was starting to get really, really clogged and very congested. I don't know what I was using that was congesting it, but this restored it. It helps refill surface lipids, reinforce skin barriers, support skin's natural self-repair to reduce the visible signs of aging. This stuff is good. I'm telling you, if you want to invest in your skincare, if you need the moisturizer, like day and night, no matter what, like you can wear it under makeup or not, it's this one. I'm blown away. SkinCeuticals, those 2 products, bomb. Rosita approved. Next, let's talk about this One Size Beauty Ultimate Setting Powder. I hauled this in my Sephora haul and I had already tried it for the first time that day and I have not stopped using it since. It is so good. I love to bake my whole face. If you have never watched my videos, then you wouldn't know that, but I like to literally take the Beauty Blender Powder Puff and just set my whole face with translucent powder. It gives me the most matte look. It gives me the most flawless look. It really sets my makeup so that it's not coming off. Like, I can wear my makeup all day and not worry about it. I don't have to worry about it getting on my mask other than lip gloss. Clearly, I'm a full coverage kind of girl. I like that beat look. Welcome to the Bronx. There's only certain powders I can really like bake my whole face with, and this is one of them. It's translucent, so it doesn't give me that flashback. Packaging is super cute. Someone said it looks like Valentine's Day, and I love that. Like, the pink with the red is just very cute, very like love themed. It has like a 2-layer sifter moment. You open this up and then you can pour the powder onto a cap or just, you know, go in directly. You can use this with a brush. You don't have to bake with this, but I feel like this has really been making my makeup look super snatched. This powder honestly makes you look flawless in person. Like, it just gives you like an airbrushed, closed pore look. I don't know. It just makes you look filtered, perfect, like Paris filter in person. And I'm really here for it. So if you're not into like a super matte look, if you don't like to bake, if you don't like to set your under eye or whatever, this is not gonna be for you. But if you do, and if you have a similar makeup style to me, definitely try this. And I definitely recommend getting the powder. I think it's the Power Pocket Puff, whatever this is. The Beauty Blender little guy, this guy. This is a must have for me. I need to have like 100 of these because I'm obsessed with this tool. I love to literally just like press my makeup in. I use this with all of my powders, whether it's this One Size Beauty one, the Laura Mercier Honey favorite as well, or even a pressed powder. I love to just press in my powder with this because it just locks in the makeup and you're not like moving it around. When you're moving things around, 1, you're causing dryness, and 2, you're just like disrupting the layers. So you want to just like press in as opposed to swipe, especially when it comes to setting. I'm telling you, this is definitely gonna snatch you up. Let's talk lip gloss because Maybelline really did their thing with these glosses. This is the Lifter Gloss with hyaluronic acid. So these are definitely dupes for the Fenty glosses. The one that I have on right now is called Reef. They smell like vanilla, or like an old school vanilla lip gloss. I personally don't mind it. It kind of smells like, was it Smackers? I don't know, like an old school lip gloss that smells like candy and cupcakes. Like, I don't know, I personally like that. I prefer that as opposed to like a no scent. This one is Ice, and it's kind of like a clear with a little hint of baby pink. Really pretty with like just lip liner. You can use it as a topper, you can use it alone. I love these because they're very hydrating. So then we have Reef, which is the one that I have on. It's definitely a little bit more on the pink side than what I'm used to, but I personally love it. Like, I'm loving having like a little more color on my lips, especially because I don't have a tan right now. I feel like my lips have to have a little bit of color so I don't look bland. But I also have this one, which is Moon. Moon is the closest to Fussy, I think, because of the sparkles. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch Fussy right next to it, and it is literally the same thing. So at the top we have Fussy, and then right under it is Moon. So you can't even tell a difference. Like I never swatched them right next to each other. I just knew like when I wore it and when I look at it, I could tell it's a dupe. But now that I'm swatching it right next to each other, like it's the same exact thing. The Fenty glosses are a tiny bit shinier, but for the price, you can't go wrong with them. The fact that it's from the drugstore and the colors, I mean, spot on. A lot of people were saying these are dupes for the KKW glosses. I personally don't like the scent on the KKW gloss, and they're just a little bit more goopy, the KKW. But packaging, yes, definitely is giving you KKW vibes. But formula-wise and like color-wise, I definitely think they're closer to the Fenty gloss bombs, but they do have other shades. I just have these three because these are my tones, these are my shades. They're hydrating, they're not sticky, they're shiny, they're smooth. I mean, what more do you want in a gloss? Maybelline Lifter Gloss. Yes, yes, yes. I should just become a spokesperson for this lip liner. Like, this is me. Anywhere Caffeine. Hands down favorite lip liner ever. Makeup Forever Anywhere Caffeine. So sometimes I'll just wear this, but lately I've been wanting a little bit more oomph, a little more, you know, spice. So I've been adding the KKW lip liner Nude number 2. So Nude number 2 is definitely a lot darker. The KKW lip liners are nice, but you have to be very careful with them because they're so pigmented and so creamy that you can easily like overline or go above your line or whatever. Like, you just want to be careful because they're very creamy. So Anywhere Caffeine, and this is KKW Nude 2. They're two completely different lip liners, but I love wearing both of them. I'll do Anywhere Caffeine first and then the KKW just like on the edges, just to give it a little more extraness. I can get a little carried away if I just use KKW on its own. That's why I kind of like going with a base that's a little bit lighter. If you love MAC Cork, you're definitely gonna love KKW Nude 2 because it's very similar. It's a dark brown, and don't be afraid of a brown lip liner. So I've been using those lip liners nonstop, and it's what I have on right now. Let's talk eyes real quick. This Makeup by Mario nude liner, you need it. It lasts so long on the waterline. It really opens up your eyes. It makes them look very doll-like. I love a nude liner, and it's so hard to find one that doesn't turn gray. So I like to tight line. I'll wear black on the upper eyelid rim, like right under your lashes. I use black there to really just fill in the spaces. And so when you do black on top and nude on the bottom, if the nude or the black mix, it just looks really messy. So it's really important for me to find a good like waterproof, long-lasting liner. So this one is definitely bomb. Pretty basic, but makes a huge difference, especially if you feel like you look tired. This is definitely going to help. Sticking to eye makeup, these two mascaras are the only ones you'll ever need for your top lashes. This one is brand new from Lancome, and it's their Idol mascara. And what I love about this one is that it has the curved wand. And then I've talked about this one before, the Grandiose Extreme Mascara. Also has a curved wand, but it's different. So this one has a curved wand head, curved bristle head, I guess. And this one has a curved wand. You get what I'm saying. So these two mascaras are, I was gonna say revolutionary, so dramatic, but these two are like the only ones you'll ever need for your top lashes. So if you want just like a good lengthening and curling mascara, the Idol, it gives you like that doll look. It just makes your eyes look very flirty and very fresh, and it just kind of like hugs them and kind of curls them at the same time because of that curved wand. It's just perfect. So I love this on just like a day-to-day basis. If I want to take it to the next level and I want to give you volume, I want to give you drama, you hit it with the Grandiose Extreme. You can use either of these on their own or both together. If you want your lashes extra black, extra in your face, the Grandiose Extreme. If you want like a good day-to-day mascara that's just gonna really lengthen and just separate really well, then the Idol. And if you want like the best lashes, you get both and you combine them. You do like 2 layers of the Idol, and then you do 1 coat of the Grandiose on top. And baby, extensions, I definitely think these are like gentle on your eyes because I don't feel like I'm getting like any breakage, or when I'm removing them, I don't see like lashes coming out. So Lancome is like the GOAT for mascaras. Now for my bottom lashes, that's a whole different story. I use 2 different mascaras, and if you watch my videos then you already know, but for my top lashes, Lancome is the way to go. I am giving my lashes a break from extensions, so I'm back to wearing strip lashes when I do want to feel extra. And let me tell you about these birdy lashes. Pretty sure you guys know who Beauty Bird is, Yasmin. So she sent me the 2 lash styles that she came out with. The ones that I have on right now are called Gemini. I love the names. And then the other ones are called Dream, and I'm obsessed with Dream. I wish I had them to show you guys. They're not as like cat eye as these. These are a little bit more flared. The other ones, Dream, they're just like fuller and just like straight on. It's hard to explain without just like showing you, but you can go on their Instagram to see the difference between the two lashes. They're only $12, and I'm telling you, I rewore them so many times, and I feel like I can't even rewear my super expensive lashes that many times. Like, they just held up so well. They're dramatic enough without being over the top, and I just love it. I love it, love it, love it. Birdy lashes, Gemini and Dream, I recommend both. They're just such good quality because they really held up so well. This KKW brightening powder number 3, literally nothing better. Like, what? This is the best brightening powder, period. Yes. Lastly, for makeup, have to mention this Alamar Cosmetics Colorete Blush Trio in Fair Light. So this is the original Fair Light, which I'm gonna need to buy another one of. I'm seeing the pan and I'm a little worried. So she relaunched her blushes and like redid everything. Like, they're different colors, different formula. I feel like the formula is still kind of the same. So she did say that she improved it. It's a little more hydrating now, but she did change the colors, which makes me a little bit sad. But the good news is that I love the new version. Not as much as the original, but I do love it. So we have Apricot Aura, Romantica, and Corazon de Melon. And I love these tones. You already know. This is the original, Castaway, Paraíso, and Scorcher. So clearly I was like abusing the two peachy orangey shades in this palette. This one is just a little bit lighter. It's just different. I like using both. If you can still get your hands on this like online on like Poshmark or Mercari or something, definitely get it if it's new and if you feel comfortable doing that, of course. I'm definitely gonna get me one because I'm obsessed with these colors. But the new one is really, really good too. It's just not as extreme, I feel like, as this one. But these are both in Fair Light and I love them. I love the formula. I love that it's so small, compact, so easy to travel with. They don't break. They have a mirror. Super lightweight. Like, you can just pack these and it's just boom, you're good to go. You can use 1, 2, all 3. I'll use like all 3. When people tell me they don't use blush, I'm like, wait, what? Blush is one of my favorite steps in my makeup. It just brings so much color and life back to the face. It makes you look young, blushing. So Gabby, like she likes to call us mommies, you did that. I love, love, love these. Super random, but maybe it's time for a snack break for you. These Sargento Balanced Breaks. Baby, I'm obsessed. I get these at Target. This one's my favorite. This is the white cheddar cheese with the sea salted roasted almonds and dried cranberries. It's just something about that cheese and almond combo that just gets me. The cranberries I'm not crazy about, like I'll eat them, but I really like to pick out the almonds and the cheese. I get the big pack of this. Whenever I'm starting to feel like I'm about to get hungry, but I'm not hungry yet, I'll just eat one of these. It's like, you know, the train is 2 stops away, but you're feeling it, like you could hear it. That's kind of how I feel when I eat one of these. Like, I'm not starving, but I feel the hunger approaching. So I will stop myself from eating something big and just eat a snack. I'm not really a snacker, I never was. But now that we're always home, I can't just keep eating big meals. So I kind of had to force myself to become a snacker. And these are the perfect portions. And I'm telling you, the taste is so good. The cheese is just perfect. It's not too cheesy and the almonds are perfect. If you see these, pick them up. You're welcome. Let's run through these perfumes quickly. So the first one is Givenchy Haute Couture. I also hauled this in my Sephora video. If you want to smell like a sexy, sultry raspberry, a raspberry at a bar, then you're gonna love this. It has a little bit of smoke. It has that fruitiness. It just smells so delicious. Like, you want to eat yourself up. I love Haute Couture specifically for the fall and winter. I just feel like it goes with the colder weather. And then this one too. This one is Glossier You. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before on my channel, and if I haven't, I'm shocked. This has like an amber, sandalwood, kind of like musky but clean skin kind of scent. If you want to smell alluring and just like rich, but like not trying too hard, like you're not gonna smell like Tom Ford with this, because Tom Ford sexy musky is like intense. It's like giving you oud vibes. This is more like skin sensual. Yeah, I would call this more sensual than sexy. So good and so underrated. So that's Glossier You. And then last but not least, I have to mention this Louis Vuitton I'm gonna go ahead and call it Absence. It's the purple one, the Whores. This is my obsession. I love to smell like this. Oh my God, it's so good. I cannot get enough of this. I will pass by my perfumes and just spray it on just to like make me feel all the vibes. Even if I'm not going out, let's say I'm going to bed, I just will go back to my perfumes and spray a little of this on. Like, it's that real. The addiction is real. You have to go in and smell it, or if you're bold, just blindly buy it. If you want to smell super squeaky clean, then this is for you. It's just like the perfect feminine, girly, clean kind of scent. It's delicious. It almost smells like curly hair product. products, like all put together, and like a really good soap, and then you're in a department store. Like it just smells like Bloomingdale's, like Neiman Marcus. It just smells like rich shopping vibes. You need it. Okay. If you struggle with finding the perfect bra, I'm gonna put you on real quick. Okay, this bra is heaven sent. I have been knowing about this bra for a while. I recently just repurchased the one that I was always wearing, which is the nude one. I currently have it on right now. So I ended up getting the black, and I should just get all of the colors. Like there's a brown and some other kind of like neutral shades. This is the best bra that I've ever worn. It is extremely comfortable and lightweight. So it's very, very thin. It doesn't have padding. It does have a wire. I personally love wired bras. I have quite a large chest. I am a 36 double D, sometimes triple D, which I think is an F. I don't know. So it's important for me to find a bra that's not going to add volume, because I don't need help in that department, but it's still going to support the tatas and is going to lift them, but not add to them. So I like the lift, but I don't want too much lift, and I don't want anything without a wire, because then they just are going to, you know, not sit up cute. So I like a wire, but I don't like padding. So I recently discovered that I just hate padding. Like all my padded bras, I don't wear them anymore. They're just not even comfortable, but they also just add a lot, and it just looks like too top heavy when I'm wearing padded. Like I just don't need the padded. Okay, these bras are amazing. I'm gonna link them. Worth every single penny. I love the like sheer look. They're giving you Skims vibes. They're cute, and they also are functional. So we love that. And I know it's hard to find a good bra. I'll have this exact one listed, so make sure you check out the description bar. But I just had to mention that bra because I know the struggle of finding a good bra. And lastly, I had to shout out these Hanes underwear. So these were all over Instagram, and I said, you know what, let me just go ahead and get some. A few months back, I ordered them on Target, and life-changing. I currently have a pair on right now. I will say they're not the most flattering for the tummy area, because they're like high-waisted. It's like you borrowed your man's briefs, but for females, so they don't have like that weird awkward hole in the front. Yeah, they don't really flatter the stomach area, but they make your booty look awesome. But who cares about looks? This isn't for looks. This is for comfort. This is for home. I mean, people use these as actual underwear. I personally don't. I don't like wearing underwear like this. They're like shorts underneath jeans or anything, or leggings. I just feel like they show, and I don't know. Maybe under sweatpants, but still, when I'm going out, I prefer just like a thinner undie. But for lounging around the house, these are awesome, and they just are super comfortable. You won't want to wear anything else. If you don't like to wear like long pants, they kind of become your pajamas, or just like your, you know, lounging around shorts. I love them, and I love the neutral colors. I got the pack that has white, gray, and black. I'm definitely gonna order another pack because they're really good, and they have a couple of different styles. You definitely want to go up in size too. I forgot to mention that. And they are cotton, which is always good. So I'll leave the ones that I like down below, because there are a couple of different styles, but I've been transformed into a Hanes undies kind of girl, and I'm here for it. I'm here for the comfort. And now it's time for my favorite part, which is the music portion. I know this video is long. I haven't filmed a favorites video in a while, so some of these songs are gonna be old to you, but I'm still listening to them, or just never mentioned them. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Okay.
Yo no te estaba buscando, pero cuando coincidimos, bebé, y yo también, entre botellas de rosé, y yo le dije, ay Dios mío, qué rico, Dios mío, ay Dios mío, qué rico.
Whoopty, bitch, I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese, I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. Swagged out, familiar.
Caminando por la calle, la mesa, ay mi nena, mi almohada, no digas nada, regálate de muerte, baby. Qué bueno que te veo de nuevo, mi cielo. Baby, ya yo me enteré. Dime qué quieres beber. Es que tú eres mi bebé. Vamos a nadar en lo hondo. A mis rincones, lo que digan tus amigas, ya yo me enteré. Se vamos a ver. Mami, me tienes buqueado. Sí, tú no eres mi señora, pero toma 5,000, gástalo en Sephora.
Where's those vibes? I need those
Hace
vibes.
tiempo, háblame de ti, cómo tú estás, quisiera verte, pero me matan las ganas de verte. La curiosidad me mata y no aguanto. Ella es curiosa, una nena estudiosa. Boy, I'm trying to read your mama on Sunday. The nigga la la on Monday. I'll be switching up the sessions for you. But pretty taught me all the lessons, and I know them type of hugs. Same shit I do to women when I know I used to fuck. Dale teteo, 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 dale teteo, dale teteo, dale teteo.
Love the way you walk, love the way you talk. So, throw baby, I'm trying to give them to you. Throw baby, we can't ever let them break our mind. I'm so dumb that I was thinking that they could when they really can't. Take off now, we can catch the sun. Baby, watch it sit, have sex, get some rest.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.